What about if something goes wrong for a FRAM trade customer? What sort of assistance is there?
We've got a technical and service team there to support the product. So if there is any particular problem with any FRAM product, whether it's a fitting issue or a technical issue or a performance issue, we have people here on the ground in Australia. You can pick the phone up or email them, and they'll get back to you immediately hopefully with a resolution to the issue or trying to find out more information to solve the problem.
Yeah, and look, you may have mentioned this earlier. There is a product warranty, and that is obviously very important.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it meets the OEM warranties for set standard based on oil change intervals, as well as service intervals. As long as those are met, those warranties stay in place.
Do FRAM provide any incentives or resources to assist mechanical workshops? I'm presuming they do.
They certainly do, Mark. The FRAM Factor is a long-standing program that we've had in place, which basically provides mechanical workshops and spare parts shops with branded merchandise, training material, and all the necessary information to assist in selling the product. We also have got a very strong catalogue in place where we can go by rego, the rego plate number on the vehicle, alternatively the make, model, and the year of the vehicle as well. So they can look those up on the parts finder system and basically be able to work out what filters are required for the application.
So tell me a little bit more about that program. Programs like that are so important in the sense that it just gives people the support and the confidence that if there is an issue or if there is a question that needs to be asked, there's always an answer there for them.
Absolutely, especially in today's world. If it's not on the computer, it doesn't exist in a lot of people's minds. So very important to have a powerful platform to catalogue as well as to provide applications for your product range. So we put a lot of time and effort into ensuring that all the information is relevant, especially for the Australian and the New Zealand markets, because markets vary across the world, but ours is based on purely for the Australian and the New Zealand market and having the right information available.
So a mechanic's looking for a part, okay? They're looking for a part. They're not quite sure which part they need. How does FRAM help them?
As I mentioned, you can put the rego plate number into the system, which is a very basic way to pull up, and all that data for that particular vehicle is available there. Whether if it has a cabin filter, that'll be listed as well as the oil, air, and any other fuel filters which are required for that particular vehicle are listed there.
And so that's just one aspect of support, and I know you've mentioned a couple of others. What other areas of support are there?
We have a technical centre available as well. If there's any specific questions about how to fit the filter, or if there's any issues of fitting the filters in any particular way, we have a trained team available as well. As well as this, we also have the technical resources as well, backed by the factory that manufactures the product as well for us, who do all the OEM testing. So they have all these test rigs available to do the testing on the filters. So rest assured there's a full support team in Australia and overseas for the products.
Wonderful. Man, I've really enjoyed this. Just a couple of things before we go. How can the members learn more about FRAM products?
Probably the best way, Mark, would be to visit the FRAM website, which is framfilters.com.au. So there's a whole suite of different information in the website based on the catalogue is there, as well as information on how the product's made, the differences between a good filter and a bad filter.
Very comprehensive.
Yeah, most definitely. So it's a lot of information in there some people can drill down and find out more about the product. Alternatively, they can call the office as well, which is 02 49 49 0066. Or there's an email address as well. If you just see the screen, you can see that down the bottom there as well.